There are two different kinds of reports that as an employee you might need to fill out. The first is an IRF, or Incident Report Form, to the club member or their family. The second is a policy violation form, which you would fill out as a way to air a grievance with another employee or bring inappropriate behavior to the attention of the administrative office. IRFs are reviewed daily by one member of the administrative staff. Who this is might change from semester to semester, but every IRF is read within 24 hours of it being submitted. From there, we determine what kind of behavior we're dealing with. We have a list of codified negative behaviors that tells us what to do in any given situation. For example, if a club member has exhibited physical violence against another club member, we offer a 2-day suspension and a family club conference. At this time, somebody from the office will call and say, "It sounds like your club member had an incident of physical violence." Typically, we suspend for 2 days. In this case, we'll start your suspension today and schedule a family club conference before your club members return. Typically, after a family club conference, families are given things that we can do at club to specifically support their club members so we don't see similar instances of physical aggression again. Typically, within 24 to 48 hours of the family club conference happening, site staff are provided with a brief behavior support plan. If you feel an IRF needs immediate follow-up, please draw attention to it in your PEP. The other type of form that you might fill out is a policy violation form. The reason you would fill this out is if you have a colleague who is often tardy for work, who violated group agreements about how we treat our club members, excessive phone use, etc. At the end of this form, you select who you would like to send this to. The form goes directly to that person on Connecteam. Again, depending on several factors, including administrative workflow, the severity of the incident, and how many times this particular employee has had a policy violation form filled out in regards to their behavior, we'll address the issue, conducting an investigation, and potentially have a follow-up conversation with that employee. While we do take issues very seriously and every policy violation form is subsequently investigated, the reality is you may not know the outcome of that investigation because we have a responsibility to uphold employee privacy. As the site manager, one of your duties that doesn't involve the direct supervision of club members or running club is the paperwork piece. This often includes IRFs, otherwise known as incident report forms. We'll go over various scenarios in which an IRF is needed, but it's important to remember, when in doubt, fill it out. It is much better to have recordings of things that we don't really need, rather than having a parent call and complain about an incident that happened 3 months ago and we have absolutely no record of it. Always fill out an IRF in the following circumstances. There is an injury where first aid or bodily fluids are present. Members become physically aggressive with each other. It becomes necessary to document a pattern of behavior over time. Who should be included in the IRF? Any club members involved in an incident should have their own IRF. What should be included in an IRF? Start by making factual and objective statements about what happened. Instead of saying, "Sally was sad," we could say that she cried. Staff asked if she was okay, and then she said she was sad. Be sure to keep your language as professional as possible. But feel free to use the full names of every member involved, as again, IRFs are not an outward-facing document. And if parents ask for documentation about the incident, we use the IRF to write a separate document. IRFs are never shared directly with parents.